Henry Chisholm.
Oh, Ryan Koenigsberg. I wasn't prepared to say her full name. Goddamn.
Names, baby. Full names. Comment section already popping.
I know.
Your boy is back.
There's some bullshit in there, though. Avalanche by $1 million tonight. Winning by $1 billion.
Oh, I like
None of this stuff. Billion.
I guess I'll just say trillion.
You got me there.
I had such a weird experience watching the Avs the other night. Like, so I tweeted out, like, anyone know of any good hockey bars in DC? Turns out that was a trick question. There are none.
Yeah.
Which is such a disappointment. I mean even Denver, like, has a hockey bar before DNVR.
There's hockey players here, though.
That's true. Okay.
There's just, like, stuffy people in suits there. Like, there's no culture.
So we go to the bar that everyone says, this is the best hockey bar. It also happens to be the Broncos bar and the Buffs bar.
Oh, wow. There's a Buffs? That's awesome.
Well, I assume it's just like, I don't know, maybe the people are from Colorado or something.
Oh, okay.
Because Allie told me she went there when the Buffs played in the Alamo Bowl, not the most recent time, but the time before that, and it was packed with Buffs fans.
Better one.
Slightly.
I mean, slightly. But still better.
Yes. So anyways, we go there. Mind you, it's 9:30. So, like,
that is true.
Not that late, but
it'll be late at the end.
Yeah. We walk in, bartender, sorry, we're closed.
What? It's like, a bar.
You're a bar, and it's 9:30. And you're a sports bar, and there are plenty of sports on. There's a basketball playoff game. I'm like,
those are some Boulder vibes, though. We're closed at 9:30.
Yeah, I don't know. It's DC vibes, apparently. So, anyways, we're, like, scrambling. I'm like, well, do you know of any places that are open? Game starts in, like, 15 minutes. And he's like, you can go to Yard House. Which, are you familiar with Yard House? It's like an upscale chain.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't want to go there, but their food's pretty decent. Like, it's not going to be a good vibe at all. We'll sit at the bar and just watch the game. As we're driving there, we drive past the Capital One Center. That's where the Capitals play.
Okay. See, that might be the best brand sponsor.
Synergy,
yep.
Yes. And I'm like, I just see, like, all these TVs on and people inside a place. And I'm like, what is that? Let's go there. Like, big TVs. Well, they had put a redacted sports book. Won't say the name of the brand.
We would never.
But it wasn't DraftKings, and that's important here. We go. I'm just like, let's just go there. We go in. I've never seen a place that had, like, less pride in just the place. Like, the company that built this put some money into it, made a really nice place. The people that work there, which, like, I realize they don't have any pride in this company, just, like, did not care. Like, the game sound, there's supposed to be game sound on. They just, like, left the news on. There's, like, 40 sports games on, and it's just playing the news. They're talking about the most terrible things ever.
This is the most DC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm like, what is this? We, like, go upstairs. The, like, waitress, like, rolls her eyes when she sees us sit down. I'm like, oh, God. To be fair, we got a 6 spot, like, comfy chairs in front of a TV, like, bigger than this wall.
Okay.
With the Avs game on. I'm like, all right, this works. They're supposed to be open until midnight. 10:45, which is, like, beginning of the second or, like, mid-second. They're like, hey, last call. We're going to need everyone to close out and head out. So we watched the first 2 periods there, which, like, obviously the second period, incredible. I'm, like, screaming. All these people are staring at me. We have to, like, get out of there. And it was a decently long drive back to where we were staying. So we had to, like, haul ass all the way back to our hotel room and watch the 3rd period in the hotel.
That's garbage.
I've never been, like, lower on a sports city.
It's not a sports city.
It's not. It's not.
It's
but
not.
They do have sports teams.
They do have teams. We need to take those away.
Lack of respect. If there is a game on and you are a sports book, you got to stay open until the very end. And I know DraftKings would have never done anything like this.
No, they wouldn't.
So boo all of their competitors, especially the one that is a reference to a salad.
Okay, oh, got it.
Henry, what the hell is wrong with you, man?
I was just going through salads.
Yeah, you got it on the second salad.
Second salad.
You got it.
I didn't say ranch
It's
salad.
like Kale Sportsbook. I don't know.
Kale's, yeah, no, I did get it second one.
He did. He didn't go to taco next.
What do you think of that kind of salad?
A taco salad?
No. The one that...
Oh, that's the best salad.
Yeah. I've been kind of on the outs. I think I've just had too many. I do kind of just at this point like give me some iceberg lettuce, give me some ranch, throw
I
a
knew
couple
you were gonna
shredded
say
carrots
ranch.
on there, some shredded cheese, shred whatever, put it on there.
Shredded chicken.
Croutons, yeah, perfect. Yes, you get it.
Dude, we should have a salad called the Shredder.
Yes. First, we need to
Shredded
give
lettuce,
we need to give
shredded
somebody that
carrots,
nickname
shredded
first.
Oh, Shredder.
Be on the lookout. If you can call anybody the Shredder based on what you see tonight, do that. We'll make a salad tomorrow.
I feel like it'd be a decent nickname for Nathan McKinnon. Just because like he like shreds the ice when he skates.
We need to make. I was telling you, hear this. I think he thought it was a bad idea again. But whatever the word for horse is in Serbia, that should be Jokic's new nickname.
I didn't think it was a bad
Good
idea.
players have a bunch of nicknames.
That's true.
He'd also really appreciate being called a horse.
Shaq had like a regionally based nickname wherever he went. I thought that was cool.
Oh, like what?
He was the big cactus when he played for the Suns.
Okay.
Um,
What about in Orlando? Do you know? The big alligator?
I was thinking like
The big crack smoker?
the big Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Then he was like the big Aristotle at one point.
That's
I don't know
right.
if that's regionally based.
Did he play in Greece?
Aristotle actually came to Boston for a while.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
In the Heat, I think he was the big planet.
Suns. Yeah, yeah. Miami. The big cocaine.
Ah, yes,
The big,
the big bender. That would have been.
ooh, yeah, yeah. It sounds like he should be
The
teammates
big
with the Shredder.
nightclub.
The big nightclub.
All right. So Nathan McKinnon, aka Shredder, and the Avalanche on the ice tonight. It feels like it's been forever, but it's only been one day.
Yeah, well, you had a whole big experience,
That
and
was
then we're on
so
planes.
Bad. So bad. But the overall excursion to DC went out there for Allie's mom's she's a CEO and president of a nonprofit. They have their gala out there, so we went out there. It was great. Great event. Raised some money
What kind of
for
food?
a great cause. Peruvian food. Because
Okay.
every time it's the Latino Student Fund, so every year they pick a different country.
Okay.
So this year was Peru.
I don't think I've ever had Peruvian food.
Very good.
It's very good.
Oh,
it's
good.
really, really
Yeah,
good.
very good stuff. And then I actually randomly had Peruvian food for lunch today.
How does that even? I don't think anybody's ever randomly had Peruvian
Back
food
to
before.
back Peruvian.
Yeah, unless you're in Peru.
Right. What happened was I've been doing these boxes. You're gonna have to buy that sponsorship.
Yes.
They should, because I will rep it really hard. These boxes that they send you, and then you just get like a meal a day. It's like you just heat it up. You don't even have to.
Oh,
it's
wow.
pretty nice.
That's the way
It's
to do it.
keto. And the one I had today was called Peruvian Shrimple.
They have shrimp in Peru. I guess they have a coast. It makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, they can get shrimp anywhere. Actually, they have it in Denver.
Yeah, but I mean now. But I mean like the boats are a new
Right.
thing.
Yeah, that's
Relative to the history of Peru.
or the world, I guess.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Both
All right.
have been along for quite a bit, Henry.
Can you scroll over the screen there so I can see how much time we've been? Oh wow, 9 minutes already.
Shrimp carrying boats to Peru
That
are fairly recent.
Salad Sportsbook story took up a lot of time.
It did. Yeah.
Okay.
Worth it though.
Let's get to it. I think we both probably feel pretty confident about the Colorado Avalanche tonight.
If anybody doesn't, they're an idiot. That's all I have to say.
I tend to agree with you. I think they snatched their souls last game.
Oh yeah.
Like
Did they ever have souls in St.
no,
Louis?
they really don't. It was just crazy because they went out there like with such a vengeance. The Blues. And like when you are the angrier one and then you still lose, it is the worst. It's such a bad look. It's kind of like the guy who smacked Brendan Langley and then got dropped, right? Like you get all like you get too mad, and then the other involved party just pushes you around. Like you look even worse.
What was that guy thinking?
I don't know. I guess I saw like a more extended cut of the video where Brendan looks a little more in the wrong.
Well, yeah, but still, like I in my life would never look at Brendan Langley and say slap him.
Yes.
Like
Also, like in the extended cut, Brendan Langley throws a punch. At that point, slaps her off the table.
absolutely.
Like, what are you doing? Like, it has already been like this is clearly not a slap.
not
fight.
a slap
This
fight.
is a fight.
Like you probably don't escalate, but you at least it's a punch fight
Right.
that
if
you stick with.
Well, like I probably would have like once I saw the first punch and he dodged it, like good for him. I would have been like, I should de-escalate this.
I would run.
Not go in with a weaker move.
He had nothing on him.
No.
Like he's short.
If you're going to swing, you probably have to go for a one and done. Like,
absolutely.
Full on home run.
Absolutely.
And he went for a slap, not even a hard slap. I think it was left-handed.
It's like you don't know that he's a former NFL player, but I bet when he found out, it was like, yeah, adds up.
Yeah.
Like, look at what incredible shape this man who is 6'3" is in.
Right, exactly.
He's got the chain, he's got the sweats, he's got the
This continues to be a perfect metaphor for Avs and Blues. Like, look who you went and messed with.
We should make like that little thing where you cut the face on, or no, you cut the logo onto the face.
Oh yes, yeah. That would be kind of
Ryan
fun.
likes when we give him work. Other Ryan.
Oh yes, yeah, exactly. All right. Anyways, so the Avs are gonna win tonight, and it's gonna be fun when they do it.
Yeah.
So let's jump into our big threes. We'll start with me because I've been out for a little while.
Well, you go right ahead then.
Yes, thank you.
That's wrong.
No, that's
right. Oh.
Avs 60-minute money line.
We have a consensor.
Consensor of the night. 60 mins all is one word. Kind of looks like Gomans. So I'm gonna say Henry. Like
you just complain about any way I write this.
Yes.
Like
any way there's a typo. Yes.
That's a bit.
There's a way that
any way I write this.
It's gotta be intentional.
Minus 145. That is insane value for the home team. That's
Absolutely.
up 3-1.
What is it? It's like minus 220 on the money line, something like that. I was shocked.
Yeah, me too. Cale Makar over 2.5 shots on goal. I think he's missed this. 2 out of the last 3.
Huh.
So that's why we're at least in like respectable territory in terms of juice on this one. And then Kadri doesn't strike me as like a one and done kind of guy. Like, oh, I get hot and then cool off. Like, I think he's about to go on a run.
Yep.
And it starts tonight. I think he's going to be hammering the puck on net, trying to do it all over again. So Kadri over 2.5 shots on goal at minus 165. That's probably my favorite of all these, other than the Avs.
Kadri went through like an all-time, just like stock up day in terms of like just vibes. It's like you go from like police needing to help you to the arena, like helping you onto the ice because there's death threats and racism and all that stuff, to having a playoff hat trick. Like, how many people have a day like that where they go from that low to that high?
Right. First ever playoff hat trick on the road by a Colorado Avalanche player.
Adds up. Like, those don't happen.
No.
Those don't happen.
I wanted to see more hats on the ice.
Yeah, that was kind of surprising. Only like 3.
I don't really wear hats to games. At least I wear them on the golf course, and that's pretty much it. If I had enough drinks and I was at that game, I might have grabbed a Blues fan's hat and thrown it on the ice.
I feel like that's fine. Like, it's a hat trick.
Should be
there's no rules when there's a hat trick. Yeah, like,
be a rule
grab a hat.
If you get a road hat trick, you can grab anyone's hat.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And maybe you got to pay like $15 or something like that.
Yeah, buy him a beer. At least don't knock the beer over when you grab the hat.
Right. One beer, the hat's done. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter who it's autographed by. Everyone's hats are up for grabs. It's a risk you take when you wear your hat to the arena.
It is. It is.
Let's get that in writing, NHL.
We should.
Let's also get Henry's big 3.
So there's the consensor. Avs in regulation. Minus 145, just a steal. Kale over half a power play point, a PPP. So I was going to take him just to score a point, but the odds were surprisingly low. Surprising might be the wrong word. Disappointingly low. And so then I was like, well, what's the power play point? Seems like he always gets one of those. I was expecting like plus 115. Plus 160, that's great value. It seems like the kind of game where they're going to be balancing out power plays, doing that sort of stuff. I think they get one. And then over 31.5 saves. This is not because Mr. Husso is good at hockey. It's because they're going to shoot a lot of pucks at him. Yep. It's. I feel good about all 3 of these.
I like this. This is a new kind of bet that has entered the ether for us, is over on the opposing goalie saves.
Yeah.
And I love it. And the last time, actually, Dre gave out the under on Binnington saves because he thought he was going to get run from the game.
What a bold
game 2
bet. What a bold bet.
But the crazy part is it ended up hitting because we were there. The Avs didn't show up. Here's the other thing I believe about Husso. And I guess this is a little different in an elimination game. I have a hard time believing they would pull him for the 3rd string.
I agree.
But, I mean, I guess he gives up 4 goals in the first. You probably got to just try something.
At some point, you have to make a change.
Yep.
Also, I like that comment. If I toss my DNVR hat, can I get a discount on the re-up?
So I have a deal for you. If you toss your DNVR hat and it gets on the ice and it's shown on the broadcast, I'll personally buy your next one.
I feel like as a company, we should have a promotion where like Avs get a hat trick. All hats are discounted the next day. Buy a replacement.
That's actually a great idea. Good
Yeah.
job, Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably hates that idea.
Yaya is kind of a.
Why would I hate that
You
idea?
hate all of Henry's ideas.
No, I love Henry. Henry hates me, so I just flip him off whenever I see him.
That's all true.
He walked.
Henry
He walked.
actually has a problematic hate towards just production as a whole.
It is.
He walked
Yeah.
in today. I was sitting in a chair that wasn't his, and he's like, "You're in my chair."
Oh
He
my
realized
God.
it wasn't his chair, and he's like, "I was really hoping that I could fight with you."
A lot of people
We
are
still
asking,
thought.
is Henry a bully?
Not to anybody but the producers.
He has
Producers
to be,
deserve it.
He has to be
my God.
intimidating to be a bully. Nobody's scared of him.
Okay.
Oh,
now
yeah, here.
now we've got beef.
We've had beef. We arranged a sword fight, fencing, something, whatever we want to call it, Friday with some golf clubs at the tournament.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. He
Yeah,
said
are you playing?
Just playing on with Henry's emotions that day.
All right. fair
Yeah,
enough.
well, good luck with that.
Well, Henry's on my team, so if you fuck up his emotions, then you got to go through me.
I'll take on RK and Henry. I'm all good with that.
The beef is expanding.
This is good. This
Yes,
is good.
it is.
If I was Yaya, I too would have beef with us.
Now Dre's gonna show up and side with him.
I'd probably take Rudo on my side. Rudo or Blaze, either
How is
one.
Dre not in the comments right now? Like, what is he doing?
Dre isn't doing shit.
Dre's recovering. Leave Dre alone.
I'm not leaving Dre alone.
Never.
No.
Are you going tonight?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
That's exciting. That is exciting. I'm excited to be here at a bar, like a proper hockey bar. Like, I have this thing where if I eat food that is bad, I have to the next day find a good version of that food.
Interesting.
And that's what this is like for me. So, like, if
Okay.
I have a bad slice of pizza, like, the next day, all I can think of is, like, I need to correct this pizza. Or, like, wings. That's a big one that, like, you would think wings aren't fuck-upable. They really are. Like, some people are serving out some shit wings.
They can be bad.
And then I'm just like, next day, I'm like, give me DNVR bar wings or Fire on the Mountain immediately.
Huh.
Yeah, what are you doing
Dre,
over there?
get off your phone, damn it.
What are you doing? Anyways,
Henry has me hyperventilating.
Yeah,
It's
like-
just Henry.
breathing into a bag.
With a mic, we love it.
Yeah, that's gotta sound great. I bet you he's muted.
I muted the mic
Yeah,
anytime I do
He's
it.
a pro. He's a pro.
Yeah.
He's a pro. Have you been talking with it muted?
No, it's actually on.
Okay, good.
Comment section, let me know if you can hear me.
On the
real
ones
quick.
and twos.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, this is where I'm like, I need a hockey bar cleanse. Just wash out that terrible experience. You know what else? Speaking of things you can't fuck up, I looked at the menu. I'm like, okay, look, I've ordered food at like gambling establishments before. It is never good.
Yep.
Let me order the easiest thing, like the thing that is you cannot screw up. I ordered chicken fingers. Absolute trash.
How?
I mean, 2 out of 10. Legit 2 out of 10.
Were they like tough?
No, the problem was they were so breaded. Like, in like, not like a good crunchy, crispy breaded. Like a thin layer of crispiness and just like slop for like
Oof.
a centimeter down into like a tiny thin layer of chicken.
I love a good chicken finger. That's disgraceful.
That sounds exactly like what I would describe the Blues like.
Yes.
Crispy on top and just slop underneath.
With a thin layer of meat. Yeah, it was actually disgusting. I had like 6 bites and I was starving. That's how bad it was.
That's terrible.
Even their French fries were bad.
What kind of sauce you get?
Buffalo.
Okay, adds up. Yep.
Yeah. They also brought this ranch. The ranch was terrible.
Ranch is hit or miss.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, just stick to the basics.
You would think.
Like, there's one ranch that like you can't go wrong with. It's Hidden Valley. Like,
Okay. I thought we weren't going to say the name Hidden Valley because you
No.
wanted a Hidden Valley.
Hidden Valley,
sponsorship.
buy that. Shit.
Okay. Yeah.
I think there's like a couple other good ones. Maybe like Newman's. I feel like they do all their dressings.
We need
well.
a ranch taste test
Oh.
on the tailgate.
I've
Maybe.
been kind of wanting to do that Coca-Cola one. Or I guess it's Coke and Pepsi. Jeez, everyone's getting free advertising.
We should do like
Yeah.
Mexican Coke and an American Coke.
Oh,
That's a
Ooh.
big difference.
the Mexican Coke is just sweeter, so it's
it's
better.
elite.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Also, lemonade, way better in Latin American countries.
Really?
Yep.
They have no restrictions on sugar anywhere, man, in Latin America.
I also feel like they add like a little carbonation to it.
Yeah,
somehow.
and so like same thing with tequila. Tequila is stronger in the U.S., because Mexico has a regulation about how much alcohol can be in a liquor.
But
So that's like it's less strong.
But tequila can't even be made in the U.S.
It
It
can't.
just gets sent here.
Yes, so they make 2 batches. They make a really strong one for the U.S., like it's 40%,
Wow.
and in Mexico it's like 32%. That's why it's smoother and softer in Mexico.
We love our
Wow.
overindulgence here.
We do.
We just want more.
I know. It's crazy to think like there's less restrictions on food somewhere other than America.
I know.
Like
that is
you
weird.
would think that. No, whatever.
All right, let's see. What do we got here in the comments? Likely frozen chicken fingers and tons of breading. Yep, trash. And
Can't have
then
that.
Matthew here saying, order the ranch first, then you know to go for the chicken. I actually
Just get a
don't like
spoon?
ranch on my chicken fingers.
Really?
Yeah.
What about
It's
fries?
too thick.
There. Sometimes you'll get a nice thin ranch. It's perfect. It's
Maybe you just
perfect.
mix a little ranch with the buffalo sauce, thin it out a little.
I'm so hungry now. Oh my goodness.
Oh, we got a loser in the comments.
Poor Mikey's gonna be so sad tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I have to imagine Blues fans are down horrendous.
can't imagine how that.
Have you been on Twitter?
like
Ugh.
they put all of their eggs in the like F Kadri basket.
I know.
And then he sauced on them so hard.
I got this one crazy guy in my mentions yesterday. Just wild stuff. Like so I just said something like I better hear Kadri chants on Wednesday. It's like, why? Where was the stop the hate when Avs fans were chanting Duchesne sucks? Hate is hate. It's just like, whoa, these two are not the same.
Not even close.
I know. There's a line in his next
Also,
tweet.
you know what? Duchesne sucks. And so does Ryan O'Reilly.
Yeah, sure. That was like good point. That was another one he had. Was like, why don't you boo Ryan O'Reilly then? And it's like, okay, I'm down.
It's like there's
like,
sports hate, and then there's like a hate.
Ryan
hate.
O'Reilly didn't force his way out of town. He just became
it was ugly, but it wasn't like forced. It wasn't 2 years
he
drug
didn't
out like Duchesne.
publicly request a trade, I don't think. Didn't he just hit free agency and sign elsewhere?
I think there was like drama leading up to that though. But yeah, I was looking into it because of that. But then like there's a line in another one where it just says Blues fans didn't give a damn about his religion until last year when he cheap shotted someone. It's like, what are you saying?
Speaking of, okay, I have not seen the video, so maybe the quotes that I'm seeing are kind of out of context. But Berube today, talking about this, says like, "Oh, I didn't know there was racist stuff. I only heard about the threats." Okay. I'm like, so just so we're clear here, like racism not okay. Good job. Threats okay.
I only heard about the threats.
Like, oh, my bad. I hadn't heard about the racist stuff yet. That's why I didn't say anything. I only heard about the death threats.
Were you saying all this when Ryan Reeves was in Vegas last year? It's like, I'm an Avs fan.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I'm not a hockey fan. I'm an Avs fan. Like, it's these poor people.
Yeah, anyways. Berube, no. Too late. You don't get to save face after public
I know.
outcry.
I only heard about the threats.
My bad. If I had known there was race involved.
Then no.
Yeah.
Racial threats, no.
Of course, we know where he lands on that spectrum. At
Oh,
least
boy.
we have an idea.
We have a good game. I mean, it's hockey.
Who else is in here? Dragon Jim says, if I start a Kadri chant and throw my hat, do I do it before or after the game tonight? I feel like don't throw your hat.
I feel like I can't condone that.
I just don't want you to throw your hat for no reason.
I mean, he had a hat trick last game. We have to honor him. Yeah.
Are we going retroactive hats on the
I'm
ice?
tempted. He makes a good point.
Dude, okay, all right. I have an idea.
Okay.
We need Avs vision. Is that what they call their like the people who operate the jumbotron? We're calling it.
We're calling it Avs Vision. Yeah.
We need Avs vision to show the hat trick like in succession, and everyone goes crazy as if it just happened before the game.
Yes.
Throws their hat on the ice.
Oh, it'd be incredible.
What
Burner
happens?
hat.
What happens if Kaiji has another hat trick tonight?
Bad question. We
Like
throw our
what?
hats.
No. Like I know that happens, but like, do we have to throw like our underwear too into like just to celebrate?
I
Like, cause he
know.
completely shit on them.
When I was in
Six-
high school, I got a sock trick.
Yeah,
Yep.
6 goals.
6 goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it 4 for you?
6.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Is 4 a ham bone? Like, because that's what it is in bowling.
I'll throw clothes. I'm not throwing pieces of me.
I was thinking like just
You're not
like-
getting my leg for a hockey game. I'm sorry.
what's the
yeah, you're going.
I was thinking like a ham bone. From a ham.
I'm not bringing a ham to the game either.
I think you should consider it.
Okay, just in case, every game in case somebody gets a fourth?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, sock trick. If everyone throws their socks on the ice, that would be so unsanitary and disgusting.
You have to ball both of them together and throw them.
Be easier than the hat.
It would be. You might be able to get them from the top level.
Yep. Oh, that's a good question.
It is a good
You're
question.
gonna have to have some density to those socks.
I know.
None
Sweat
of
a little
those,
bit
like,
first.
No-shows. Are you wearing no-shows right now?
They're like athleticer no-shows.
Okay,
like
so those are shows. Those show. Jeez,
They
that's
show a little.
that's impressive. I don't think I can get my leg up there.
I didn't either. I got to here and I was like, wait, can I actually show other than
this the whole way?
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Like,
I mean,
painful at all?
so I did like 30 sit-ups today, so I'm a little limbered out.
yeah,
Yep.
you're
So
in
I'm
it.
feeling good. Yeah, I
Nice.
can do it again maybe.
All right, a couple more comments here, and then I'll talk about DraftKings. Emotional support Viking. Hey guys, will you guys be ordering seats in Club Wembley in zone with us, the European Broncos fans? Will you be seated in the press section when we invade London? Great question. I found out about this today. I've been running around. I haven't had time to like process it and think about it, but I lean towards yes.
Interesting.
Lean towards yes. Are you coming?
So
Bro, I know Penny and Dean want to go.
So my sister has she has a new job in Germany that she starts in like a month.
Good for her.
And so when she had like she was in Europe for a different thing, and my mom and my sister went and visited her. So I was like, me and my dad should probably go to the Bronco game, but also the Buffs play Arizona State the day before. And so there's like that hitch. Also Kendrick is on the tour in Europe while that like
You're already
during
going to
that-
2 Kendrick concerts.
but the one in Europe would be insane.
It probably would be insane.
It would be insane. And those tickets are a lot cheaper there too, it turns out.
Well, I know of a way that you could start raising money for this.
OnlyFans?
Winning bets on
Oh,
DraftKings
okay.
Sportsbook.
Okay.
DraftKings Sportsbook, I know they wouldn't kick us out of the sportsbook before the games are over.
True.
I know they wouldn't have shitty chicken fingers.
Wishful thinking, bathtub gym.
Yeah, calm down. Calm down, bathtub gym. DraftKings Sportsbook's the absolute best, and you can still bet 5 to win 150 on any NBA money line. You don't even have to get it right. Just bet on an NBA money line, and you get $150 in free bets. Then you take that, you bet it on Cale McCarr to win the Conn Smythe. That's what I've been doing.
I
So
like it.
I actually should have done it after the Avs lost that game. That was dumb.
Yeah, that would have been a good time.
Anyways, DraftKings Sportsbook, the absolute best place to get in on all these bets, and have fun. I mean, there's nothing better than betting on sports, and then your team wins and you win the bet.
Apparently the Rockies are having a 5K June 11th. You free?
Nope.
Ah, damn, me neither.
Busy that entire day. Top to bottom.
Ooh, you get a cool finishing medal.
Honestly,
I bet Henry has a couple of those finishing
I might
medals.
regret this, but
You
like,
think I could finish? Thank you.
if your company is like needs like copy for something like this,
It is
reach
cool.
out to me. Like, I'll help you out, so you don't have to say cool finishing medal.
Just say finishing medal.
That just sounds like something you get after you had a fun night.
A cool.
Oh, there's free food, free beverages, free games,
Actually, that's
free
another
entertainment.
word for babies.
Finishing medal? Oh,
Cool finishing medal.
Wow. Oh, wow. You think babies are cool?
that's actually it's more like a finishing medal.
Sometimes.
A shitty finishing medal.
Wow. Bathtub Jim's going to like
An
that one.
expensive finishing medal. That would actually be better for them. Expensive
Absolutely.
finishing medal.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Expensive.
It costs money, so I'm getting some of my
Cool.
money back. What if you don't finish?
Cool. I was thinking the same thing. It said in the email.
Can you like just take an Uber to the finish line and grab your...
If you pay money to run a 5K so that you can Uber the 5K, I don't know. That's not okay.
I'm not hating. I always say this. I don't hate on things that other people like, except for like sports teams. But
Yeah, the Blues.
But like, how do you pay money to run?
You get a cool finishing medal. There's free food, free beverages, free entertainment, free games. You get a bat and ball set. You get tickets to the
lit.
Rocky game that day. Yeah.
All right, well, I mean, at least there's other things involved. But
Yeah, it should be free. Running the 5K should get you those rewards.
I will say,
It's-
I recently got roasted for paying money to go shopping because I went to ThriftCon.
Oh,
You
wow.
have to buy tickets just to go in there and buy stuff.
I got roasted for paying money to see the Rockies.
There's actually a lot of
Aren't
dumb
we
things
still
that
like
you pay
around
for.
500-ish?
I think it's within sight. It's like they're maybe like 18 and 23 or something.
Okay, all right, we're hanging around.
That was just a random number.
DraftKings Sportsbook, where you can also get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each for $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough and restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
20 and 23.
Oh, we're hanging
Solid.
around,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. I mean,
Watch out. Don't let us get hot.
only 2 games. I'm 4th place in the NL West.
Matthew Slater, isn't there a Matthew Slater on the Patriots
There
for like
is.
100 years?
And a Patriot, like an American flag.
The Matthew Slater in the comments saying, where do you guys get your sick gear from? Honestly, for me, everywhere, like, no, it's kind of like a no stone left unturned type of situation.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking on Instagram, eBay, Etsy. This I got in the team store during a sale. I got this for like 60% off. Why? I have no idea.
Yeah, I got this on a Chinese website. $20.
That's not real?
No. Isn't it crazy?
Damn, they did a good job.
They
I
did.
usually know when something's real or not.
I got called out once.
I was curious about the A. It looks a little too modern for me. Is that the way it looked on the actual shirt?
I mean,
It's different than that A.
oh yeah. See, this one has a little hitch right here. No hitch there.
Interesting. We're gonna that was the one thing that I've looked at and I was like, is that really what that looked like back then?
Yeah.
So
It's also I can't believe they put this logo on these. It just doesn't fit. Like everything is so simple, but this logo is just like
very
a
busy.
lot. Yeah.
If they would have gone with just the C's that they have on the jersey now,
Yes.
bring that back.
Yeah. This is the best jersey they ever wore, I think.
I love them all, to be honest. I've never seen an Avs jersey.
So that's actually the A that was used on that original jersey.
It looks
Wow.
so modern.
Wow.
It looks very modern, but I just found it in the Rob Blake original jersey. That's the jersey they used. That's
The best part is the strings.
I know. Every hockey jersey should have strings.
Those are the
Long
wrong
strings. Tuck these strings.
Ones. You got
These-
a lot of string action going on.
We love that.
Now, like the one I have, like the third jersey, just has fake strings. I feel
Such bullshit. Let people tie their jerseys.
like, all right, if we're
Or
adults.
not. Yeah, I like the tie. Some people let hang. I don't know.
They did a great job with that.
They did.
Maybe they just had a real one, and they were
This-
like, "I will just send it to that guy."
This is the way hockey jerseys are supposed to be. Just simple and clean. We don't need all the frills and bullshit. We definitely
No.
don't need that new blue they're putting everywhere. What the hell's that about?
Don't get me started on that. Okay, do we have a dilemma of the day?
we do not.
Oh my
that's
God.
its own dilemma.
Show history.
The dilemma is that we don't have a dilemma.
Oh, if Andre was here, he would love this.
He would. This is where he
no,
flourishes.
actually, no dilemma of the day. I've never been in this situation. I don't know what to do with myself.
Well, we did have one suggested to us in the chat.
Oh, that
Is it going to
counts?
be like a chat dilemma of the day? They can let us with the dilemmas today.
Well, didn't someone already do that?
FU
Oh.
2006. I don't know what happened in 2006, but this guy's bitter.
We
We've
asked
been
once.
through this, yeah.
I think his name is like Frank Underwood,
Oh.
and he was
And he's not old enough to bet?
born in 2006. I don't know.
Frank Underwood. I wonder if if your name is Frank Underwood, please tell us if Dre or RK is right or wrong.
I don't think he's the lead character of House of Cards, but
Oh wow, is that his name?
Yep.
A guy named Frank cannot be a lead character. That's a guy in like number 3, secondary character at best.
oh gosh, wait, hold on. We've got some stuff going on in the comments.
Not even close.
We will give a Avs SGP here in just a second, but Jeff says, I was born in Colorado and I live in St. Louis now. I need you to pay attention, Henry. But I can't go for any team owned by Kroenke. Sorry, hope the Blues gain momentum. The playoffs are the best. This is full-on traitor.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, you fucked up. I understand the Kroenke hate. Like,
Yeah. Totally.
who likes their owner, though?
The Broncos back in the day.
Yeah, we used to. It's like a once-in-a-lifetime
Glory
thing.
days. Yep.
Yeah, the thing is, when you're born, you get your teams, and then you're just stuck with them forever.
That's yes. Exactly.
Regardless of like whether you hate the owner or anything like that, you move. Now you can like adopt new teams.
Where it's like, oh, okay, like yeah, I live in Boston. I don't know, I can
Oh,
cheer
yeah,
for
that
Boston.
doesn't
Yeah,
count.
I live in.
God, all these.
I know I really hate a lot of teams. Cleveland.
I live in Tampa.
I could warm up to the Cavs a little bit.
Right.
Still, like, when the Nuggets are in town, it's like, yeah, beat these losers by 60. Make them fold the franchise. I don't care if I don't get to go to games anymore.
Right. Speaking of, Yaya asked earlier what happens if Kadri gets another hat trick. You just said fold the franchise. The Blues actually have to withdraw from the NHL.
I'm surprised they haven't already.
They have to
What
go
an embarrassing
down
week.
to the AHL and, like, play around for a little while. And all the players have to go, too. They can't stay.
I get that that's a punishment, but also, if we could watch the Avs against some AHL team for a week or two, that would be a hell of a good time.
I think you probably just want to watch it once.
Yeah, just win like 15-0 and then...
Like, think about playing Madden on easy mode. Like, that would be
Yeah.
fun for one game. You score, like, 150 points.
It would be. Did I tell you I made the Buffs rosters?
No.
I made the entire CU roster on Madden. It took like 3.5 hours. I like went through...
Did you create a team? Is that a thing you can do?
No, I just changed the Broncos roster.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
the
and then
Buffs
I-
are now the Broncos.
Yeah, and then I did another one with USC. Only lost to USC by 7.
On what mode?
All Madden.
All right, fair
Yeah.
enough. Okay, Henry, it's time for you to do what you do. Give the
It is.
people an SGP.
All right.
Do we have any SGP boosts or anything going on?
There is... Oh, I thought so. I could swear I saw one. I'm pretty sure in the chat they were saying there is two.
All right.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure out the boost situation after.
While you're cooking, I'll look up boosts.
Here we've had
50% boost.
Yeah, FU 2006.
All right. Go
So...
ahead and cook. Get a 50% profit boost on any 3-leg Avs SGP. Okay, this actually is important.
It is.
We have it, so we have to know that we don't have to get too aggressive on a value standpoint.
Exactly. And that's why we're just going to start with the Avs to win. We're going to go through some things. If we want to come back and make it the puck line or something like that, we can do
Right.
that later on. But
Right.
start with the Avs to win. How many goals?
In the whole game or just the Avs?
So I'm looking at the whole game right now. So the line's at 6.5. You could take that down to 5.5. 4.5 wouldn't be worth it. Are there going to be 6 goals in this game? That makes me nervous.
I see 4-1 in my head.
Okay.
Maybe that's because that's going to be the score of the series.
That could be it. We could take an under 7.5. So that give you 4-3, but not 5-3.
Why don't we take Avs over 3.5?
Over 3.5. Yeah, I like that. Let's do Avs over 3.5.
Okay.
We can do Blues under 3.5, and that gets it from minus 140 to plus 105. We'll come back to that maybe. Periods. I'm a little bit worried about the period lines. I haven't been loving that stuff. I do kind of like... I've been leaning on the last goal, because if we have the Avs win, the empty netter is a good bet.
Okay.
See if we can get that. Last goal, Avs.
Where is that? Game props? Yeah.
Okay, so that gets it to plus 100.
What was the
Oh, wait,
under
I was
you
missing
took?
one.
Under how many goals for the Blues?
I didn't take one.
Oh, so I'm only at plus 105. What are your
Yeah,
picks
I'm
right
at plus 105 as
now?
well.
Okay, all right.
Let's actually switch that Avalanche minus 270 to the minus 1.5, because we're kind of banking on the empty netter here is the thought.
Okay, I like this. I like this.
Yep.
This is just good stuff right here. Where is that? Avs.
So
minus
plus
1.5.
150. We do need...
We just need one player.
We do. That is what we need, isn't it?
Okay, so there's a couple lines of thinking here.
I know.
One, Miko, he actually broke the seal. I thought for a second I thought he wasn't going to put that in time, and I was
I
like,
know.
he's not scoring the whole playoffs.
Yep.
But now he did. I'm like, did he open the floodgates? It is kind of crazy how this stuff sometimes works. Is like, no one can say he hasn't scored in the playoffs anymore, and he very well could. The other one is like, is Nazem Kadri just the hottest man on earth?
And that's where I was leaning. I think that's probably a good bet. Plus 165. I don't want to touch Miko.
Kadri.
I was tempted to take like Miko to not score, but it's not there, and so it's good we can avoid that conflict.
All right.
But
So
yeah,
we're at plus 380.
I feel like that might be it. Let's see what the team goals. So Blues under 3.5 gets that to 400. That's not worth it. Under 2.5, 500. That's probably not worth it. I feel like we go with it. Yeah.
Plus 380.
Plus
With
another
the
150.
Boosty gets it to plus 570. That's juicy.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's because I clicked on something else and got rid of it. I lost mine. Yep. There we
Boom.
go.
That's beautiful. Anything else? Any other thoughts on this game that you wanted to touch on? Like, I was thinking that maybe it's worth picking a first goal scorer from the top line because it feels like they've been so mediocre recently that I don't know. I thought of just taking Mikko first goal. It's like he just broke the seal and now he's going.
I was almost wondering on like a LOC or New Hook type of goal.
Oh wow.
But that would obviously be a separate bet. Something like that though.
Out of the SGP.
Yeah.
All right, let's all throw a dart. Yaya, who is your not so obvious goal scorer of the game?
Alex Newhook.
All right,
Thanks for taking that one.
are we sure he's in?
I don't think we are.
Andrew Cogliano is probably out with that injury to his
He got hurt again?
Sam Girard plus 650.
You want to lose some money real quick?
I always like Taves. The value on Taves to score first is always amazing, and he's on the top line.
Plus 360
He's
score
with
is
the top
not
line
bad.
usually.
Val.
I like Val.
What are
EJ
Kemper's
plus
odds?
4,500.
And I like for first goal, yeah.
Yeah, I'm only looking at first goals. Jack Johnson plus 6,500.
Dragon Jim. Byram is due.
That's a good one. I'm gonna give me Berkey.
Always due?
Plus 1,900.
I don't think Berkey's. I think he's out for New Hook.
Still?
I think.
If he's back, take Berkey. I feel like the one game off, it kicks you in the ass a little bit, you know?
Do we? Bednar never gives the lines. I don't know. Did you see his most recent pregame press conference?
No.
He was like, they're like, will Andre Burakovsky be in the lineup tonight? He's like, we'll see. They're like, what do you think of how he's played so far? Good. Do you want to let us know who's going to be in for Sam Girard? Nope. All right, thanks, coach.
It's so good.
Why are we doing this?
That's so good. Oh, Berkey on the third. I mean, again, I like the one game off to then being on the ice. It seems like that could help. But also, like the Bowen Byron thing, he has played pretty well. He struggled that first series, but he's picked it up.
Kadri.
Yes. I don't hate that bet either. Because there's some that could have gotten through.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hang on. Let's get Allie's.
Oh, okay.
Should we go? Who's on line one? Allie Monroy?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. This is show history as well.
Oh, she's going to hate this.
Hello, is this Allie Monroy?
Yes, this is.
Hi. This is Ryan Koenigsberg. I'm a host of a show called DNVR Bets Daily. We have this part where we just call anyone in the world and ask them bets. We are curious if you had an Avs first goal scorer for us.
I do.
Oh, she already has it. Okay, who is it?
Nazem Kadri.
Oh, we already have him to score in our SGP.
That's a good one.
You love to see it. All right. Thank you so much, Allie, for being on our show. We really appreciate you.
No problem.
All right. Let's see you. All right. There you go. I like the confidence.
I do too.
She didn't even think twice about it.
No, she did not.
All right. Might have to toss a little sprinkle on that as well. I like your Berkey call, though. If he plays.
If he plays.
We'll see. All right. I think that's all we got.
I think so too.
Sweet. This has been great. Appreciate everyone except for the Blues fans.
Yep.
And
Sorry,
we will
Jeff.
see you guys on the other side.